another matter, for more than 2 years now, the Biden administration has sent the Senate a steady stream of radical and unqualified nominees. That much is hardly news. But today, the president's pick to serve as Secretary of Labor made an especially ignominious bit of history. Julie Su has now waited longer for confirmation by the Senate of the same party as the president than any previous cabinet nominee on record. Her nomination has spent 4.5 months in limbo while Senate Democrats decide whether they can even muster a party line confirmation vote. We're still taking input. That's become sort of our colleagues' go-to line as they decide whether to hold their noses and vote for this scandal-plagued left-wing activist into the job. Well, I'd suggest to our colleagues that there's not too much that Ms. Su's radical record has left to the imagination. This is the nominee who managed to botch her previous job so royally that the biggest newspaper in her home state, the Los Angeles Times, called one department's performance on her watch a, quote, epic failure. That's the LA Times on the then California department head. As head of the California Labor Authority, Ms. Su was responsible for tens of billions of dollars in fraudulent unemployment insurance payments. Tens of billions of dollars in fraud. Why on earth would the Biden administration think that sort of a performance deserved an encore? Well, maybe because Ms. Su has a penchant for doing the bidding of Democrats' favorite liberal activists and big labor allies. On the job in California, Ms. Su reportedly instructed employees on how to hide illegal immigrants from customs authorities working to enforce the law. Here in Washington, she's worked overtime to give unions access to more of workers' paychecks and veto power over fast-evolving industries where independent contractors and gig workers thrive. So, Mr. President, American taxpayers have seen enough of Julie Su. When will Senate Democrats finally decide they have as well?